Well, hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing something a little different. We're gonna do a full deep dive on Quince's cashmere collection. Quince has really become known for their cashmere, mostly because it is such a great value. Most of their cashmere pieces are under $100, which I think is a really hard price point to beat out there. But despite them being such a good value, they feel so luxe and they also just look expensive. Quince's cashmere are not like heirloom luxury level knits like you would get from brands like Loro Piana or The Row. But Quince does keep their costs down with simpler construction, but I think for the price, they're pretty incredible. Since I've been wearing some of their pieces for over a year, sometimes 2 years now, I want to share with you all the Quince pieces that I have, both brand new, new in pieces, and some of my older pieces, so you can see some of the newer items that I've picked up, but also see how some of my older cashmere pieces from Quince are currently holding up. And hi, if you are new here, my name is Jessica. I make videos about affordable fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and travel. So if that sounds like something that you might be interested in, then I would really love it if you think about hitting that red subscribe button in the description box below. If you're interested in anything that I'm going to share in today's video, you will find all the links in the order they appear down in the description box, but you're also going to see the items pop up right here in this corner, so you can shop them directly through the video that way too. The first item is brand new, and I am obsessed with this piece, and this is the Quince Cashmere structured cardigan. Now, this is probably one of Quince's more expensive cashmere pieces at about $150, but I think the reason why it is a little bit more on the pricey side is the construction of it and the weight of the cashmere on this. It does feel like it has a little bit of a thicker knit than some of the other cashmere pieces that I own from Quince. And I think the attention to detail in this piece is truly stunning. You've got these buttons down the front, two little welt pockets here in the front, and then the sleeves are a really very slight bell sleeve. They're not super fitted, as you can see. It kind of is a little bit of a wider sleeve, but it's not super pronounced. And I also really love that this cardigan, when you button it up, it kind of gives you a very slight hourglass shape, which is really pretty. Sometimes I feel like knitwear can be a little bit unflattering, that little slight detail where it kind of nips in ever so slightly at the waist to give you a little bit more of that hourglass figure. I love this so much. I went ahead and got it not only in this gorgeous burgundy color, but in the cream color as well. And they are so beautiful and so soft. This is actually like a fantastic dupe for a similar sweater that the brand Jenny Kane makes. It's their Cooper sweater, which retails for over $500. So for hundreds of dollars less, you're essentially getting the same sweater. That's why I really love Quince, because they just find like some of the really great pieces from more expensive luxury brands, and they figure out how to make it a little bit more affordable by sort of bypassing those typical retail practices that other companies use, and then passing the savings on to you. I'm wearing this sweater in a size small and fits true to size. Definitely take your normal size if you want it to have that typical look, but I'm wearing this burgundy one over this silk Quince burgundy slip dress, which makes such a gorgeous pairing for a nice monochromatic look. And I love that you can wear this sweater either worn open as a typical cardigan, or if you wanted to, you could button it all the way up and wear it more as like a top. Switching gears to a much more classic cardigan that I'm sure you may already have in your closet, or maybe you're looking to sort of upgrade the one that you have in your closet, and it is this fitted cashmere cardigan. Quince has this in so many different colors that you can grab it. I went ahead and got the gray because I feel like this is a great, neutral color that goes with so many things, but it's so soft. And like all Quince cashmere pieces, it is made from grade A Mongolian cashmere. So it is that creme of cashmere. Feels really, really nice on. This is meant to be a little bit more of a fitted style. Now, I went ahead and went with a medium in this because I wanted to make sure that it had like a little bit of breathing room, because I wanted the option to wear it completely buttoned up as a shirt, as well as being able to wear it open. And because I do have a larger bust, I was concerned that if I got it in a small, that the buttons would gap a little bit too much here. However, you can see it is a little bit roomy, and I wish that it was just a little bit more fitted. So I may actually send this back for the small, because I don't think I will have the gaping issue with the buttons if I have it closed, but I think a small will give it that more fitted look that I was sort of looking for with this. But otherwise, I love this. It's a nice length. It hits right at the top of the hip, so it's not cropped. This is honestly like the perfect item to have with you because it's lightweight. So if you are going in and out of maybe the heat into air conditioning. This is a great thing to have year round to sort of keep you feeling comfortable in those spaces where people really like to blast the AC. I know, like, one of those things that's just good to have on hand to just throw in your bag and have with you in those situations. But this is classic and super polished, definitely a wardrobe staple. Taking things a little bit more to the extreme in terms of cardigans is this Mongolian cashmere oversized boyfriend style cardigan. I've had this actually since, I want to say, March of this year, so about 6 or 7 months at this point, and I've worn it pretty frequently. So it's not as worn as some of my other cashmere pieces that I'm going to share with you guys in this video, but it does have a little bit of pilling in it, though I will say it is not too bad. Nothing that couldn't be fixed with a, cashmere comb or some kind of tool to trim that off. So like I said before, any cashmere is going to have some pilling, and unless you're paying really top dollar for like super expensive cashmere, it's just going to happen. I mean, I have sweaters from J. Crew that are twice the price of Quince pieces, and this is a small, so it really does live up to its name. It is oversized, so definitely take your true size. There is no need to go up a size at all in order to get that slouchy look, but I think the drape still looks really nice. It is just super baggy and comfy, the perfect piece to just throw on when you want to feel cozy and comfy, or if you want to give an outfit a little bit more of a lived-in, casual, sort of nonchalant sort of vibe. So whether you want fitted, structured, or slouchy, Quince really does have a cardigan style for everyone. Moving on to cashmere crew necks, I have quite a few, starting with this one, my newest one. This is the Quince oversized Mongolian cashmere crew neck. I'm wearing this in my typical size small, and like the oversized cardigan, you can see it really is living up to its namesake of being oversized. So there is no need with this piece to size up to get like a roomier fit unless you really want like a super oversized fit. So definitely take your normal size. Grabbed it in this gorgeous, like, rich charcoal color. I believe this piece in particular comes in like a bunch of different color options though, so there are so many to choose from, but I really like this dark gray because obviously it's very versatile for the fall and winter, and sometimes you just need a good crew neck that you can just throw on and it's going to work with literally everything. As with all the other cashmere pieces, it feels so soft and it looks so incredible. Obviously it's brand new, so we're going to see how it looks after a while. I'm sure there will be some pilling like with the next cashmere sweater that you're going to see. Straight off the bat, it looks beautiful, and I love that it works so well with this silk slip skirt, which is also from Quince, so you can definitely dress it up, make it feel a little bit more special, but it really also works incredibly well with jeans or with leggings. And because this is on the sort of looser, baggier side, it's a great style of sweater if you wanted to be able to layer collared button-down shirts underneath, because you've got plenty of room for that shirt underneath to layer the sweater on top. So this is a great layering sweater, especially if you do like that collared shirt underneath a crew neck sweater look. Now, switching gears to this other crew neck style that Quince has, this is their Mongolian cashmere boxy crew neck sweater. So you can see that it is cut quite a bit more boxy than even maybe the oversized one, and it is a little bit more on the shorter side. It's definitely not cropped, but it definitely hits at a much better place. If you're someone who likes to wear more high-waisted pants, you're not going to have to tuck in so much sweater. If you are one of those people out there who still likes to do a front tuck, of which I am one, because I feel like regardless of what Gen Z thinks, it's still just more flattering, in my opinion. But, to each their own. But this style, I think, is really versatile, really easy to just throw on and go. You've got the ribbing that is on the cuffs of the wrist and also that runs along the trim of the bottom. And then it has a little split hem on the sides. This is in their varsity red color, which I am absolutely obsessed with. I think this is such a gorgeous, rich, vibrant, like bluish red. Works really well for my skin tone as a vibrant spring season. So I like to wear a lot of red for that reason, because it really, I think, is one of the best colors on me. The sweater is still so soft. It has held up really well. I wore this so much last winter because, like I said, I really love the color, and it is so comfortable. You can see that there is a little bit of pilling on the sweater, especially around like the forearm area of the sweater, probably because that's where it's getting the most friction. But I think overall, it's in pretty good shape. It's really not pilling that badly. And I will be continuing to wear this for years to come because it just feels like a dream on and the color really works for me. But of course, this sweater also comes in a bunch of different color options, so you can definitely find the color that works best for you. Now, I know that this is not a crew neck, but I really only have one turtleneck sweater from Quince, so I thought I would throw it into this section. This is their Mongolian cashmere turtleneck sweater. It is definitely your classic, more fitted turtleneck sweater. And of course, wearing it in this stunning burgundy color, of which you guys saw I have the same color in the structured cardigan that I showed earlier. I got this last winter as well, and I also like the red sweater I tried on previously. Wore this so much because I really was having an obsession with this color last fall because this was like the it color, and I wore this a lot. I think this one has held up really, really nicely. I really don't see very much pilling, if any, at all on this one. So I am super proud of this sweater for holding up the way that it has. It is still so soft. The turtleneck of it is really nice too, because while it is nice and fitted, it's not one of those turtlenecks that feels like it's choking you. I don't know if any of you out there feel that way when you wear a turtleneck, that it feels really like tight on your neck. But this one, I think, has a nice, relaxed enough fit while still maintaining that nice structured shape. Again, wearing this in my typical size small, this fits true to size. I would say take your true size in this because I think this is a sweater that looks nicer when it is fitted. I don't think this is the type of turtleneck that's meant to be worn oversized, but obviously such a great closet staple to have a nice cashmere turtleneck in your wardrobe. Again, this does come in tons of different colors, including some really good classic neutral colors that you know you will just be able to wear with so much for years to come. Let's move on to some cashmere loungewear that Quince offers, because what could be more luxurious and lovely than being at home comfy in the most delicious cashmere? And I have now two different basically sets of loungewear from Quince, including this little cardigan that I tried on earlier. I got it to match this pair of cashmere sweatpants. Now these are the straight leg style, and I'm such a fan of these. They feel so good on. I went ahead and got these in a size medium because with my bottoms in Quince, I usually size up because I find that their bottoms can run a little bit on the small side. And when it comes to loungewear and sweatpants in general, I don't know about you, but I just want it to be kind of relaxed fit and comfortable. So medium was definitely the right way to go for me. They are a nice length. I'm 5'7", and you can see that they even puddle a little bit on the ground. So if you're a little taller than me, then these will really work for you. If you're more petite, I guess be careful because they are going to be a little bit more on the long side, but absolutely so comfortable. They have little pockets in the back, and these really look nice enough that I could see myself throwing this on with maybe a cool hoodie and a trench coat and some sneakers and wearing this for a long haul flight. We're about to leave, as you're watching this, I will be on a trip in Europe, but right now we're prepping for it, and I could see myself wearing this exact outfit on our flight from Los Angeles to Amsterdam. It's a red-eye flight, and you know on those flights you just want to be comfortable, but for me it is a fine line between comfort and looking too sloppy when I'm on a plane, and I think there are ways to still look tailored, to still look polished and put together and be comfortable, especially on those long flights, so that when you arrive you don't feel like you're just rolling up in like your rattiest sweatpants. And this really works for that too. I think you can have that vibe of feeling like you're in your pajamas, but wearing something that has a little bit of polish to it, where you can get away with being in public in it and it not looking sloppy. I also have the other style of Mongolian cashmere sweatpants that Quince offers, and that is in the jogger style. So they're going to be more tapered and fitted at your ankle rather than just being a straight, more wide leg style. I've had these for about a year, as well as the matching zip up hoodie that I'm wearing also right now. And these I think have held up so well. I also got these in a size medium on the bottom. And what I can say about these cashmere pants now that I've owned a pair for a year is they do stretch out. So even if you like, I kind of feel like the gray ones that I bought are even a little bit more fitted throughout the butt and the leg than I like. But I know because I have these that once I wear them a little bit, they're going to start to stretch out a little bit and they're going to get that more relaxed feel that I love. But these are just so soft. I love the nice wide waistband with the functioning drawstring. You can see that these do have a little bit of pilling, especially kind of in the crotch and like inner thigh area. But I think that is kind of to be expected because that is the area that's going to get the most friction, because that's where, you know, when I'm walking and taking steps, it's going to be rubbing against each other. But there isn't a whole lot of crazy pilling elsewhere. I think they look pretty good. these do not have pockets on the butt. So just as a little difference from the more wide leg style, I said I'm wearing the matching zip up hoodie, which is so comfortable. I actually bought my husband like the men's version of this for Christmas last year as one of his gifts, and he loves it as well. It's really like the identical style to this, just bigger for men's sizes. And this also doesn't really have a whole lot of pilling. I can see a little bit around the cuffs, but otherwise this is also in really good shape. It's still so soft. I haven't really worn this set in a while because it's been summertime and it's just been way too hot to wear something like this, but the temperatures are hopefully gonna start cooling down, and I know I'm gonna be reaching for this set like all the time. It's also great for those lazy days when I work from home and I just want to be comfortable, but still, again, look kind of put together. If I need to step out the door and go do something, I can easily throw a cute like wool coat over this and it looks kind of cool and polished, especially when you wear it with sneakers. Anytime I have an early call time where I have to be on set for a shoot, this is what I'm throwing on to go to set because it's comfortable. I know I can just roll out of bed and throw this on. I've gotten so many compliments on this when I have worn it to set. So just a great set to buy. The hoodie I got in a size small, and it definitely has a nice like kind of fitted look without being too tight. So absolutely take your true size. I think this also would be a fantastic gift idea. You know, if you're thinking about the holidays coming up, who doesn't love a really comfortable lounge set? I have to shout out this dress quickly because it is kind of a one of one item in this, but Quince makes this amazing cashmere sweater knit dress that I have probably had this particular piece. This might be one of my oldest Quince pieces, and I absolutely adore this dress. It still holds up so well, still feels so soft on. I did get this in a medium, and at the time I thought that that's what I needed, but I think I could have gotten a small in this. I think you can take your true size. It is a little bit more loose fitting than I would like. Something like this, I feel like it looks a little better when it's more fitted, but it also does feel a little bit more relaxed and easy to wear like this also. I just love throwing this on in the wintertime. Obviously, it looks really cute with ballet flats, looks cute with these lug sole loafers that I've got it paired with, but it also works really well with some knee-high boots. I've layered a white button-up collared shirt underneath this for kind of a fun layered look. It looks really great underneath a leather moto jacket. I'm wearing it here today with my brand new Quince trench coat, which I absolutely love, and this cashmere linen silk blend scarf that I recently got, which also is a great little cashmere find on Quince's website, though it's not, 100% cashmere, but a nice little lightweight scarf. This outfit in particular, I could see being so fantastic, again, on a travel day, like a really long haul flight, because the dress is really nice and long, so it's gonna be comfortable on the flight, feels really soft and cozy, and very comfortable. And then when you show up at your destination, you already look pulled together and nice when you step out of the airport. So that is a huge plus of these cashmere pieces. And I would be remiss if I didn't shout out this dress because it is just such a great piece in my wardrobe. Something that I really reach for when I want to be absolutely the most comfortable, but still look chic. Now, one of my personal favorite cashmere pieces from Quince that I now own 5 colors of is their cashmere tee. This is under $50. I believe it's under $40. And I think this is just such a great entryway into the world of cashmere. It's such an affordable price point. And it's something that ends up looking a lot more elevated than just your regular cotton t-shirt. Even if you're going for like a very like simple, solid color, I think this cashmere tee lends itself to be a little bit more chic and polished. And I truly believe this is a piece that is almost seasonless. Obviously, I'm not going to wear this when it's like 90 degrees outside, 80 degrees in the middle of summer, but this is a piece that I have been able to wear throughout the year with the exception of those like couple months in the summer where it's really hot, because it is pretty lightweight and breathable. Obviously, warmer than a cotton shirt would be, but not so thick that you couldn't wear it on like a 70-degree day. And it works so well with so many different outfits. You can wear it easily underneath jackets, blazers, trench coats, wear them alone, and they really are so versatile. Quince offers this particular style top in so many colors. Like I said, I have 5 of them now. I recently added the varsity red color and this gorgeous, I think they call this color forest floor green, to their offerings. These might be limited color options or limited time color options, so definitely snag them if you're interested in them, because sometimes Quince will release these new colors and then take them away once they are done with them, or they just won't restock them when they're sold out. I got the butter yellow one earlier this spring because everyone knows butter yellow was a huge color trend last spring and summer, and I absolutely love this one. And then I have a gray one, which obviously is super versatile. Most of the ones that I own, I have in a size medium, including the ones that I'm wearing right now, the red and green ones. The first one I ever got was in this camel color, which I really love, and I got this in a size small. Now the small fits, but I just will say, if you size up, you're gonna get a little bit more of a relaxed fit. What I didn't love is that on the arms right here, it was a little bit snug right there because I work out my arms, you know, they're a little bit more muscular, I guess. So I wanted a more easygoing, relaxed fit through the arm. Definitely not the end of the world. This is a more fitted look, but definitely I would recommend sizing up to feel a little bit more relaxed. But such a great piece, so versatile. There's so many colors that Quince offers. I'm sure that as time goes by, I will be adding even more colors of this to my wardrobe. In my opinion, Quince offers such incredible value with their cashmere. It truly cannot be beat within like the competitors that they have around their price point. Yes, some of the pieces are going to pill, especially with more use and wear, but that is normal for cashmere. But with the price point, it is so worth it. You're getting pieces that feel and look luxe without that luxury price markup. If you have tried Quince Cashmere, I would love to hear from you in the comments what your experiences were. I'm sure everyone watching this video would also love to go down in the comments and see what other people's experiences were, so please drop those down below. If you enjoyed this video, then I'm gonna leave my Quince handbag review video right here where I review the 7 Quince handbags that I own and whether their handbag collection is worth it. So check that one out next. Please subscribe if you're not already and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'll see you all over here on this video, and if not, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.